it now to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And that is incomplete.
Nolan Smith, the one there to knock that down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hurts.
Rush gets home, down he goes. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. Here is third and quite a ways. As they've got it as we resume action. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the ball down.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Achane.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll look to throw here.
To the right side and intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
He'll look to throw. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
This 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
Touchdown, Dolphins!
Jalen Waddle
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
And this is no good as well. He's missed twice now, and that's the difference in this ball game. He's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, he shifts past him.
And able to get this out to the 25. Well, the Eagles going to get one final possession in this 1st half. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
He's going deep for Brown.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Second and 10.
Great, set. Right there, you in it.
Back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete.
Halftime coming up.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Don't touch.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Miami.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left.
They go play action here on first down. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
This is Smith to the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. It's a gain of 35. Defensively, well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can sport in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
From the 35, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
They go play action with Hurts.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. The touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, third quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call it?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Jordan Davis, just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
A misconnection there, and he's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now in the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your team. They're playing keep away, first down. They can't touch the ball.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Barkley diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Ewers pass. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Slot man moves right. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll drop the throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Still going.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 54 yards.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Under pressure and down he goes in the end zone, and that's his safety. Speed comes off the edge there, Charles, from the end, and he blindsides him.
And the guy who's supposed to protect the quarterback, maybe the highest paid guy on the offensive line, the left tackle, hard to deal with there. Defensive end had too much speed and got to him.
Fielded just inside the 20. Taking it all the way back for a return touchdown. And this game just got a little crazier. They're still alive here in the final stages.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
Exactly.
That is intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
He's back to throw.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
We want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights. That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz, and excellent call. I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ball game.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. How about the safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
That is intercepted.
And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
Now 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Achane is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they are able to spike it. Cutting it close, but 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And this one is right through. And we are all tied at 29.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
The conditions only going to get worse as we get back to football here to start this overtime.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Throwing is Hurts.
His short throw, and I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on second down. Hurts. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Shifts by at the 15.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to throw now on first down. That is caught. Touchdown.
They strike first here in overtime.
Elliott on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So the drive there took 6 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Washington now brings this out. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10. Miami set to take over.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it.
But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's third and 18. They need something big. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth.